Hey everyone, Lee Jandro with Positive News for You. And I wanted to just take a few minutes. Someone reached out to me uh, in light of a video that I put up. And I want to talk about a piece of the business that isn't really relevant to everything that goes on with Positive News, but it does have to do with kind of our mission statement of undergirding what others may be doing. Anybody that knows me knows that I really like to get behind things that are going. But what I want to talk about today is someone asked me, have you ever considered bringing people in to partner with you? And the answer is yes. Um, my my criteria is fairly simple. It would be great to find someone who could manage the technological side of things, so I don't have to do it. So I could go out and be more the mouthpiece, if you will, that I think I'm better at. Um, might be someone coming in and developing a whole new area of the business itself. Maybe it's about launching something that takes the brand of Positive News for You and develops it into something more retail oriented, if you will, not getting away from what we do. Maybe it's someone who sees that we can develop more writing or more video or more podcasts and things like that. So I've said this often on, not changing my mind, but I just haven't been consistent in the message. That if you think you have a project that you think would meld with what we do, I'm always interested in talking about that. People say, "Well, what kind of business are you?" We are a LLC registered in the state of New Hampshire. Our nonprofit is a separate entity, um, which is a 501c3 registered with both the IRS and the federal government, as well as the state of New Hampshire and charities. And so there's things that I think can be done. I just may not be the person to develop those things. Over the years, I've had ideas about things like keeping our values and focusing on the positive and tell your story. My wife would tell you that I have truly hundreds of domains registered. One of the greatest projects I ever wanted to have, I thought about some 20 years ago, and when I registered a domain called Hubs of Community to bring small groups of people together, 10 to 20 people, and develop. I'm going to use the word social media because that's the one that most people understand, but develop those small clusters, and those clusters develop, kind of a character, if you will, or a DNA of their own. So I'm always interested in ideas like that. At 65 years old, I'm not looking to do everything. I probably was like that younger where I wanted to do everything. But if you have something or you see an area that we're weak in or is non-existent, I'm willing to listen to those things. And if there's a way that we can make it be monetized and help both parties, I'm there. If it really, there's no cut and dried response to any of those things. It could be anything. I've had people I've wanted for a very long time to develop the sports piece. And there was a couple of false starts not made by me, but by a couple of groups of people. Personal circumstances took over in their life. Those things didn't come to pass. But I'm always willing to look at things like maybe it's sports, maybe it's pets, maybe it's cars, maybe it's whatever those things are. I just want to let you know that I'm not without a vision, but in that vision, I don't always have the wherewithal or the capability to do those things in my own life. So, anyways, if you have an idea or you think there's a way to collaborate with us, develop income streams. One of the areas I've wanted to touch on for years was developing an income stream for nonprofits. Another area is developing